sugar, flour, and apples. These are the three main ingredients that make up the apple crumble recipe in the October 2013 issue of Every Day with Rachel Ray. But also Flat Earth, the fake moon landing, and the elite lizard people. These are the three main conspiracies that make up what is now known as the Big Three, and have become the three pillars that hold up the conspiracy theory world. Join me as I continue my journey across the planet to uncover the truth about these three conspiracies and prove them to be true once and for all. Join me today for part 2 of this series, where we head to the heart of Washington, D.C. and attend the Smithsonian Museum, where they hold the actual equipment from the fake moon landing. Join me as we search for clues to prove once and for all that the American government has been lying to us, and the moon landing was all a big lie. Then for an exclusive interview with Neil Armstrong, the supposed first man on the moon, and the biggest liar in American history. It's gonna be a wild ride, so prepare yourself for part 2 of the Big Three. Hey guys, so welcome back to the Big Three. Today we find ourselves at the Smithsonian National Air and Space Museum in Washington, D.C. Now I couldn't afford to get a hotel, so I'll be sleeping at a nearby highway overpass until tomorrow when we can attend the museum. So let's head to the bridge and set up camp. Hey guys, so just our luck, we got to the overpass here, and it turns out there's a bunch of other people also staying under the overpass. My guess is that it's a bunch of other conspiracy theorists who couldn't afford a hotel as well, but we're going to see if we can bunk with one of them. I did find a tent to stay in. It was filled with a lot of syringes, so maybe one of the conspiracy theorists have diabetes, I don't know, but we're gonna go clear out those needles and get ready for bed and try to get a good night's sleep, because tomorrow we head to the Smithsonian. Hey guys, good morning. Last night was a bit of a rough night. I was joined in my tent by a couple of people, and some things happened. I may have gotten poked by a couple of needles, and I'm not feeling too good this morning. Ate a few things, I don't know what they were. But interesting thing, last night, while I was writhing around in my tent, I started expelling some sort of rancid gas. And I noticed something. As the gas was leaving my body, it was causing the flaps of the tent to flap around. And from what I understand, that happens because of the gravity on Earth. Which got me thinking, if you look at the images from the fake moon landing, you'll notice that the flags are moving. Now, how is this possible unless the moon landing was actually shot on Earth? See, if you just pay attention, it's interesting how you can find proof that the moon landing was faked just in everyday life. But that's enough science for now, guys. Let's pull ourselves together and hit the road and get to the museum. Let's do it. Hey guys, so we are here. We are just exploring some of these fake props that they are claiming were part of the moon landing. Lots of cool things here, even though it's all fake. But let me show you something that I did come across. So this is called the Courtyard Cafe, which is a cafe where you can get lunch and stuff like that at the museum. And take a look at the menu here. You'll notice that the items on the menu appear to be little stickers stuck on that you can peel away. Well, I decided to pull back one of these items and take a look what was behind it. Interesting. Could this be some proof that the moon landing was faked? I don't know. But enough of that. We have an exclusive interview with Neil Armstrong, the first man to lie about going on the moon. So let's head in and see if we can get some answers. Hey Neil, thank you for being with us. Let me just start off by saying, how dare you? You should be absolutely ashamed of yourself. But to be honest, I already know the moon landing was faked. I don't need to ask you about that. We both know it was faked. I actually wanted to talk to you about something else, if I could. Last night I spent the night under that highway overpass around the corner, and while I was sleeping, I was joined by a couple people, including a man by the name of Dirty Downtown Phil. And some weird stuff happened, and I'm a little bit upset about it now. But I told him why I was coming here today, and he told me that you also frequented that overpass quite a bit, and maybe you could shed some light onto the experiences that I just went through.
It was special and memorable.
Yeah, I guess that's true, but that Dirty Downtown Phil character, I don't know, I don't feel right about it. I don't remember a lot of what happened. Was it similar for you?
And I've shared that uneasiness.
Okay, you did. Okay. Because yes, uneasy, that's how I feel. What kind of things did you do while you were there? I'm just trying to piece my memory together here if I can. And then at one point, he kind of came around from the side.
It's an uncomfortable position.
Yes, very uncomfortable, thank you. And then they had me eating some weird things that didn't really sit well with me.
Like mushrooms, yeah.
I'm sorry, but you don't seem very upset by all this. Did you enjoy this or what?
And I value those experiences very highly because they build a lot of character, they build a lot of backbone, and you are a better person for having learned to endure that environment.
I mean, I guess so, but I feel like I would rather just avoid going there altogether. Like the things that happened in that tent were absolutely horrifying.
Feel comfortable inside there, but at the edges, it's always going to be a challenge.
Yeah, I tried to avoid the edges at all costs, actually.
We were very fortunate to have survived that situation.
So, like, in your experience, do you think I'm going to be okay?
Well, I think many younger people are uncomfortable with the thought of death.
Whoa, death? See, why not just avoid dirty downtown Phil? Why even go to the tent?
And you're able to accept a level of risk so long as it's commensurate with the reward that you will get by achieving the goal that you're after.
I'm sorry, what is the reward in that situation? I don't understand.
It's going to take us a long time to recover from that.
Yes, I am scarred for life, absolutely. I don't understand what's going on here.
Mushrooms, yeah.
Okay, well, anyways, guys, there you have it. An exclusive interview, the first man to lie about going to the moon. And I think we got the answers we were looking for today. But just in case you're still unsure if the moon landing was faked, I did a little bit of math to further prove my point. So the person that made this whole supposed moon landing thing happen was, at the time, President JFK. Now, as you may know, JFK was assassinated, and the video of his assassination is exactly 26 seconds long. So I thought, okay, what does the number 26 mean? Well, on May 26th of this year, there will be a total lunar eclipse, or a blood moon. And what else was bloody? JFK's assassination. But if you take that number, 26, and add 1969, the year that they faked the moon landing, it gives you 1995, which just happens to be the exact same year that the movie Toy Story came out. And one of the main characters of Toy Story is Buzz Lightyear. And of course, one of the other astronauts that was with Neil Armstrong was Buzz Aldrin. Now, Toy Story is a Disney movie, so how could Disney be involved with this? Well, in 1980, it just so happens that Disney was accused of sponsoring the fake moon landing creation. And guess who made that claim? The Flat Earth Society. And if you watch the previous episode of this series, you know how legitimate those people are. So I thought, okay, clearly Disney's involved. So I look up and see what is available on Disney Plus, and it just so happens there's a Disney Plus special called Apollo Missions to the Moon, and look who's credited as the actors in this documentary. Bill Anders, Buzz Aldrin, Frank Borman, and Neil Armstrong. And again, they are credited as actors. So guys, I think that pretty much proves it. I think we can safely say that the moon landing was absolutely faked. Thank you again for joining me for this eye-opening experience, and I hope you'll subscribe and join me next time for part 3 of this 3-part series, where we will uncover the elite lizard people. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.
Just do the math, the numbers don't lie. Who